You think no contact is the ultimate power move after a breakup? Think again. There's a hidden level, a Stoic-inspired strategy that goes far beyond just cutting ties. It's not about vanishing, it's about becoming. Imagine a transformation so profound that when they do look back, they don't even recognize the person they left. This isn't about playing games. It's about forging unshakable inner power they simply can't ignore or comprehend. Ready to learn what's truly more powerful than silence? Stick with me. So, you've probably heard it 1,000 times. Go no contact. It's the classic advice when you're dealing with a breakup, when someone ghosts you, when you're trying to get over someone. And look, no contact has its place. It creates space. It stops the immediate bleeding. But here's the raw truth most won't tell you. No contact, on its own, is often not enough. Why? Because for many guys, no contact becomes a waiting game. You're not talking to her, sure. You've deleted her number, blocked her on socials. But in your head, she's still living there, rent-free. You're still checking for that phantom notification, still hoping she'll realize what she lost, still imagining that moment she comes back. You're not truly moving on. You're just pausing. And she can sense that. Women are incredibly intuitive. They can feel when a man is just pretending to be strong, when he's playing a role instead of genuinely transforming. If she senses you're still emotionally tethered, still waiting in the wings, no contact loses its power. It just confirms to her that she still has a hold on you. She might even reach out, a little breadcrumb text, just to see if you'll bite. And when you do, game over. You've shown your hand. This isn't about playing games of who can hold out longer. This is about a fundamental shift in your entire being. We're going beyond no contact. We're talking about cultivating something far more potent, something that doesn't just make her miss you, but makes her question everything when she sees the man you've become. We're talking about the power of true indifference and Stoic transformation. Think about it from a Stoic perspective. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, these guys weren't sitting around moping. They focused on what they could control, their thoughts, their actions, their character. They understood that external events, including someone else's choices, are outside our direct control. Our power lies in our response. So what does this indifference truly look like? It's not just ignoring her. It's genuinely removing her from the equation of your happiness and self-worth. Her thoughts, her feelings, her potential regret, irrelevant to your path. You're not just cutting contact, you're cutting the emotional cord. You stop checking her social media, not because you're forcing yourself, but because you genuinely don't care. You stop wondering who she's with, not out of willpower, but because your focus is entirely on your life, your mission. The door isn't just closed, it's been dismantled. See, no contact is silence. Silence can still carry an emotional charge, a sense of longing or anger. But indifference? That's pure, unadulterated power. When someone who once held a significant place in your life now sees you as just another person, completely unbothered, completely unmoved by their presence or absence, that's when the real impact lands. That's when they feel the true weight of what they walked away from. They expect the pain, the pining, the subtle or not so subtle attempts to get their attention back. When they get nothing, not even bitterness, just a calm, focused man moving forward with his life, it creates a profound psychological shift. Their ego, their assumptions, their narrative of the breakup starts to crumble. Why isn't he broken? Why isn't he chasing? Did I make the mistake? This isn't about faking it. This is about the Stoic transformation. You take that pain, that heartbreak, that frustration, and you channel it, not into revenge, but into rebirth. The Stoics taught us to use adversity as fuel. Pain can either be a prison or a catalyst. You choose. How do you do this? First, master your mind. Emotional control is your foundation. Study Stoicism. Train yourself to observe your emotions without being controlled by them. Detachment isn't about being cold. It's about not letting external circumstances dictate your internal state. You focus only on what you can control. Second, forge your body. A strong mind deserves a strong vessel. Take all that energy you were wasting on her and pour it into self-discipline. The gym, your health, your physical well-being. Every drop of sweat is a declaration. I will not be weak. Third, elevate your presence. As you build your mind and body, your very presence changes. You no longer need validation. You no longer seek attention. And because you need nothing, you attract everything. This isn't about tricks. It's about embodying genuine high value. Now, what happens when they inevitably reach out? Because they often do. Maybe it's a casual hey, a reaction to a story, an old memory dredged up. Make no mistake, this is almost always a test. They're probing. Is he still an option? Does he still care? The old you, the no-contact waiter, would have jumped at this. Heart racing, mind flooding with hope. But that transformed you? The man rooted in stoic indifference? He sees it for what it is. Your response, if any, is brief, polite, but distant, uninterested. No details, no openings for further conversation. The energy is different, and she will feel it. The longing is gone. Only calm indifference remains. This is where her power dissolves, and for the first time, she might be the one wondering, questioning, feeling the loss. This isn't about silent domination or playing games to win. Winning without words means your actions, your transformation, your energy speak for you. You don't need to announce your progress. People feel it. You create an aura of mystery not by hiding, but by evolving in plain sight, so focused on your path that you become unreadable, unpredictable to those who thought they had you figured out. The ultimate goal is to reach a state where her actions, her regret, her attempts to reconnect, they simply don't matter. Not because you're bitter, but because you've genuinely outgrown that chapter. You're not looking back because there's nothing there for you. Your success, your peace, your new reality is the closure. You become so undeniably valuable, so rooted in your own purpose, that the past becomes irrelevant. The victory isn't making them regret losing you. It's becoming someone they realize they could never have truly kept up with in the first place. You're not just moving on, you're leveling up to a plane they can no longer reach. And that, my friend, is the evolution. Moving beyond the superficial tactic of no contact into the profound strength of stoic indifference and true self-transformation. This journey isn't about her. It was never just about her. It's about you reclaiming your power, forging your own path, and becoming so undeniably centered in your own worth that the past simply loses its hold. When you embody this level of indifference, rooted in genuine self-improvement, you're not playing a game. You're operating on a completely different level. A level they won't see coming, and frankly, a level they may no longer be able to reach. So, the question isn't whether she'll regret it. The question is, are you ready to become the man who doesn't even care if she does? If you are, if you're committed to this path of stoic strength and self-mastery, I want you to type, "I forge my own path," in the comments below. Declare it. Own it. If this resonated with you, if you're ready to go deeper than no contact, then smash that like button, subscribe for more wisdom on building an unbreakable spirit, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next step in your transformation. Remember, you are the architect of your reality. Now go build it.